Good evening from InvestSharp. It is Sunday, April 25th, and this is Randy Smotone with some weekly watch list ideas. First off is an ascending triangle. Already broke out. It broke out Friday, had earnings, but really good volume, and the candle here looks good, so it probably has some higher prices to follow. Next is Dish. Same with Dish. Come down here, got a ascending triangle breakout Friday. Didn't have as much volume on that one though, but still keep an eye on it. Cooper Tire and Rubber, big breakout right here. Lots of volume behind it. Now tight consolidation after the breakout, typically very bullish. Like that one. Here's some symmetrical triangles. Rim, it's come down here, it's touched. Looked like it was making a ascending triangle. It made a lower high here, so now it's in a triangle. It actually could break down as well, so watch for a breakdown here just below the 70, or watch for a breakout up here above about 74. ABV has a nice, actually kind of a little head and little shoulder and shoulder, not exactly perfect, but so keep an eye on this one. ABV looks good. BTU had a big breakout here, already had earnings, a big breakout up here out of this triangle, but it's got some resistance right around here, so keep an eye on it above about 49.75 or so with some volume. BTU's looking good though. Healthways, earnings breakout above the downtrend line, so keep that one on your radar. MDRX, I've been watching this one. It's had a huge move from here to here after earnings, lots of volume. It's been resting. Now it's got kind of a little pennant here, not quite as much, more of a little pennant. I've been watching this one for a while, but keep your eye on it. It's just been resting. SVVS right there, broke out Friday, looks good for some higher prices. SWSI, Superior Oil Well Services, breakout Friday, looking good. TXI had a breakout Friday. Let's look at a little longer term here. You see it's right above the downtrend line, so keep your eye on Texas Industries. Next is a wedge, VOLC. Had a nice wedge, typically bullish. Already had earnings here, lots of volume right here. So watch it for breaking out over Friday's high of about 23.25 with some volume. Some channels. This Mine Ray, huge volume, huge move here, but it's been staying right in here between this 40 and 34. So keep an eye on it over the 40. That should be a nice move higher, or if it breaks here, but it looks like it's headed higher, and actually might even play it between back and forth if it doesn't break out at 40 and hits resistance again. Play the channel. Sienna, this one's actually in a channel, but it's an uptrend channel, and you can pretty much buy it as long as it holds, say, 1650 or so. I might not, either wait for it to break out above it. But it's looking good. Lots of volume coming in there on April 20th. Good institutional buying. It's 25 million shares. So it's looking good. Rudolph Technologies, RTEC. Been watching this tight little channel this one's in after it broke out higher. So I expect this one to break out higher. I just probably buy it here, buy the stock, and just wait on it here. But it's looking pretty bullish. Next are some breakouts. Fastenal already had earnings, gapped up a little bit, had good volume. This one actually is, if you check the weekly, nice base it's built here on the weekly, and about 53 it broke over the prior high. Well, actually has a high here about 55.93, which actually even over that. So, but I like the weekly as well, so keep an eye on Fast. Possibly get it on some dips if you can. FCG, like this one, broke out Friday. It looks good, lots of volume. FSP, Franklin Properties, Tight consolidation, break higher, may do that again, break higher. You know, it's kind of consolidating and moving, but well, didn't hear. More of a flag, but still like it. It looks good. IGT, this thing is, had earnings, huge move up, so it may rest a while, but here, actually, if you look at the closing prices, whoops, as you can see here, it's touched there. So actually, it's had tons of volume. It actually broke higher about here. It's got some resistance up in this area. If you line chart, go back to a candle. So it's probably gonna. It ran in resistance right there. So you probably wait till it breaks out over 2165 or so, some volume, and then it'll probably get back to 23. So Rambus earnings, gap tire. Keep your eye on this one. If the market keeps moving higher, it should go with it. Thor broke higher on Friday. Looks like it's got kind of a little cup and handle type pattern. So keep an eye on that one. MDC Holdings. We've been watching this for a while. If you look, it's now broken out above the where it's had resistance before, the downtrend line. So that's nice. Right, massive volume. One of those you could probably ride for a while. We've been watching VRSN. This one's broke out higher here. Now tight consolidation. Still looks good though. CSX broke out, consolidated after earnings. On earnings here, it went higher. So keep that one. Like that one. Western Digital earnings, huge move up. Watch this. Another storage maker, STX, looks good. Popped on earnings, had a lot of volume coming in, and looked good Friday as well. Here's some near breakouts. SVNT, right there near breakout. WFT, over about 17, and just call it near 18 there or so, but looking good. A lot of the energies are looking good right now. Wolf looks about ready to break out. DNDN looks about ready to break out. GLW right there at breakout. ACI, Arch Coal looking good. Had some good earnings. About ready to break out. IP's up, breakout. Of course, these all could be resistances as well. Depends on what the market does here in the next couple of days. And then here are just some various stocks like home builders that have been showing momentum. Lennar's looks real good. I know candle didn't look too good Friday. It may pull back a little bit, but keep your eye on these home builders. They've been really moving. Toll, MTH, Homanian, pretty much all of them. Ryland, really like Ryland's volume. Like the breakout there. Beezer. And energy. They've been showing a lot of momentum as late too. Halliburton, JL, SLB, huge gap move on earnings. BHI breaking higher. Again, maybe if you can get these on some dips. APC. Looks like it has a ascending triangle here. Keep your eye on the APC. I like it. Conoco it's been a huge break out higher here, and then it's been kind of just as long as it holds the trend line, the channel. The trend line. Whoops. APA. I know it's getting late at night. I'm getting delirious. Apache breaking higher Friday. Looks good. Tidewater. It's also looking pretty good. TDW. So that's it. There's some ideas for you. So there's tons of stuff out there. These are just some. I didn't have as much time as I usually do to go through all of these scans and that I usually get to go through. So, but there's some great stocks out there, great ideas. See what the market does this week. But the market so far still looks fine. All right. Thanks.